Hi, how are you investing this tax saving season? Do you know about these investment mistakes? Today, I met across a person who had invested in a insurance policy, but he is not aware. What he had got to know that is that every month he will be investing some portion and he'll be getting a lump sum amount after the fifth year. So then I was just keep on inquiring and he is not aware and he has done so many mistakes. I thought every year people get into this, getting trapped in this investment mistakes from Jan to March. Let me start this, create awareness about what are the investments you can do and what are the investment mistakes you can avoid. Are you interested? Just keep watching this video. Please share this video with your friends. If you are live, please watching this video live, please share this with your friends and invite them to come across. And if you are watching the recorded version, please share this video with your friends because you may not done this mistake, but they would have done, and they may not know also. So that is the investment trap. People are getting into it. So let's see this single first investment mistake. I mean, there are a series of things which I want to share. So I'm going to start with this one. So I'm a advisor or I'm a person who wants to share this information. So I'm just coming to you. You are a client. Just be there in this scenario. And sir, please invest in this portion. Invest a monthly amount, X amount for 5 years. That's it. If you are investing 3 lakhs, at the end of fifth year, you will be getting 6 lakhs. Are you interested? And obviously, you will say yes. And what is the ratio? How much you can invest for a monthly mode, sir? You will say X amount, and he will convert. He will put some calculation. Say that just do okay, sir. Invest for monthly this much amount or yearly this much premium, and you can show it for ATC. This is the advantage you're getting, sir. And at the end of fifth year, you can stop, and if you want, you can take the investment amount fully at that time, and your returns will be 16 to 25%. So that is the returns he has been promised, and he was much interested. And but when I asked the policy name and when I checked with the person, they told it's a name of a company and it's a branded one. And as per it's not an investment. First of all, it's not an investment product. Insurance come investment product, and that is the first thing which my client was not aware. And he was my close friend, so I was just asking him what he is doing and what are the investments he had done until now. So that is the one thing he had shared. So first ask, is it a purely investment product or insurance come investment product? If it's an insurance come investment product, just ask is it a ULIP policy? Because many of them or many of my friends, even first real people understand is that ULIP and mutual funds are same because both have the units, both have the returns for NAV, everything is almost same. People think ULIP and mutual funds are same and they confuse. But the thing is, mutual funds expense ratios are much less. To put it simpler, if you're investing 100 rupees, 10% of the almost 8 to 10% of your amount will be debited as expense ratio. Or if you are giving 100 rupees to the company, almost 8 to 9 rupees will be debited as a service GST and other mortality charges, so many things. And only 91, 92 rupees is invested in the equity or debt funds. So, for example, you are paying 100 rupees, and if 92 is going to get invested, at the end of first year, returns may be 10 to 12% minus all the expenses. So, you will be getting only 95, 96 rupees at the end of first year. Consider if you're investing on a monthly basis for 5 years, the promise what my friend has got is that invest 1.5 lakhs. This is the exact amount, and you will be getting close to 2.8 to 2.9 lakhs. Amazing returns. Everyone will be ready. On a monthly mode, he has been promised that invest 2,500 on a monthly basis. At the end of fifth year, you'll be investing 1.5 lakhs and you can get 2.8 lakhs for sure. And he has shown returns at 16 to 25% returns for insurance come investment product. Nowhere IRDA, which is a regulatory authority, says that as per regulatory authority, it's 4% and 8%. Even if you check the download brochure, that is a mandate. You should all the agents and everybody should show. But he has been shown that this is a market link product. This is the returns which shown in the last 3 4 years. But the problem is that the last 2016 to till 2017, 2018 first half market has done extremely well. At that time returns are good, but in the last 6 to 8 months returns have gone negative. And if you consider the 5 years period, still 15 to 18% are shown by all these ULIP companies. So that is where the people get trapped. That's what I can say. Because Uh, Considering all these expenses, that will not be shown in in the returns thing. So they will say 16%, not excluding the GST, not excluding the expenses ratios, and people doesn't know. Analyze what are the expense ratios. Just check the download brochure. If you're not clear, check with other friends who had invested. I have so many friends who had invested for the last 7 8 years unknowingly. Still, they are holding on to it. Still thinking whether should I surrender, should I change it to mutual fund, should I continue this deal. All these confusions will always be there. For IDC, there is a if it is a long-term product. Already you are investing in. If you are a working person, you would have invested through your EP, PF, Provident Fund, by your company, or you would have opened a separate PPF. So apart from this, if you're investing in something like a ULIP, which is going to give a conservative returns or almost 10 to 11% returns, again, it's almost like a much lesser returns, right? Go for a ELSS or a tax saving mutual funds, or go for a NPS. If you're in a 30% tax slab, invest in NPS. There you can go till 75% of equity. That is far better. So that is my suggestions, because expense ratios are much lesser when it comes to NPS, and you can go till 75% of equity. That is one option which you can use for tax saving season, because up to 50,000 you can save tax. If you are on 30% tax slab, that is one of the best thing you can do for your life. But the only thing is you need to wait till the age of 60, because at that time only you can withdraw the entire up to 60% of the amount can be withdrawn, remaining needs to be taken as annuity. So have a limit on NPS investments, and if you are already invested a lot in uh, PF or something, go for equities, purely ELSS funds. So this is one investment mistake I just want to share. If you have any queries related to ULIP returns and should I invest in a ULIP, just ping me down and I'll be happy to reply to your questions. So consider investing 1 lakh or 1.5 lakhs, the upper limit, in ELSS funds for the next 15 years. This can be the best investment returns which you can give it for yourself, and this can be allocated for your kids' education and for your retirement. So your wealth portion part of it is considerably taken care if you are choosing it wisely. Are you ready? This is the only question I just want to ask. Just ask yourself, are you ready? Right? So if you have any queries, just post it down or message me personally. I'll be happy to reply to your queries. Thanks for watching till now. If you enjoyed this interesting session, please share this video with your friends so that I can answer more queries on this tax saving season. Thank you and happy investing.